Now, I want to congratulate the ministers. The tasks are very clear. As Katerega is saying, since the very beginning, the NRM diagnosis for society is very clear. From the 1960s, we analyzed, and we put, I was in those parties like the DP you are talking about. I was in that DP. And I joined UPC briefly. But from early on, we saw that they were off the point, those political parties, because they were mainly emphasizing identity, manipulating identity. You are a Catholic, you are in DP, you are a Protestant, you are in UPC, you are in Uganda, you are in Kabaka Yeka. These were their politics. Politics of who are you? Who are you? Gwani. But for us, we said no. What the people need are their needs, the needs of the people. And the needs are the same. Our people have got the same needs: hunger, thirst, bad housing, lack of education, poverty, health, same needs. So from 1965, we came along that line, not who you are, but what you need, which happens to be common to everybody. And as we went along, we elaborated very clearly, because we also studied, because the main problem was that Africa had lost like 200 years of transformation. In Europe, they went through the Industrial Revolution. They were also like us, walking on foot, plowing gardens with the ox plows. But in the 1700, 1800, they went through Industrial Revolution, where they went from using muscle to using machinery. That was the difference. Industrial Revolution had taken place in Europe, but here it had not. We were pre-industrial. We were a society before the Industrial Revolution. So from the beginning, we said, you people, what you need is to make our people go through the Industrial Revolution. And how do they do it? We put the program forward. First of all, let them join the money economy. Not only working for the stomach. Now, in the colonial times, some people had joined the money economy, but without a chivaro, without chura, without the cultivation. That's how you get the people of West Nile growing tobacco, but they are getting nothing out of it. It's a cash crop, but it's a cash crop which doesn't make the chivaro. So that's why we said, first of all, join the money economy with the chivaro, with the chura, with the a proper cultivation. Everybody, all the families. And then we say, how do I join the money economy? And we tell you there are 4 sectors. Sector 1 is commercial agriculture. If you have been just growing food for only eating, which is what we were doing in Ntungamo by 1959, when I left Ntungamo to go to Mbara High School, nobody, not a single family in Ntungamo was. We had land, we had cows, we had crops, but nobody was producing for the market. We were producing only for eating, home consumption. That was the problem. That's why we talk of transformation, transform from obujajja, enkole y'obujajja, from the traditional way to the modern way with ekibalo. So the sectors are those four: commercial agriculture. If you have got land, go from growing crops for eating or just goats for only eating, and go to commercial with the ekibalo, with the cultivation. Secondly, the second sector is industries, factories, or artisanship. I told General Mhozi to go to send somebody to Kisozi, my area where I have done my model. They told me they sent here somebody who wrote something. Now, the third one are services. Services, transport, border, okuyimba, that's a service. Kanyomuzi is a service provider. When you are depressed, she sings and you become temporarily happy. Then when you go to your house, you discover you have no food, then you go back to depression. So that's why we say the real economy is wealth creation. So services like the transport, hotels, all the singing, that's all services. Then, ebyuma bya karimagezi, ICT, that's fourth sector. So we are telling you, Bargahare will have to tell the youth. I was with the youth in Kororo, the Muslims, the Bazukuru of Hadija, that's where I'm coming from. Everybody must join one of these sectors, either as an entrepreneur or as a worker, doesn't matter. Even if you don't own the factory, but you go and work there and you are paid a salary. So this is what we have advised. But somehow the leaders are not clear. They just go for other things. They go for barrios. They think this is politics. Barrios, then church, you are not a priest, but you go and sit there the whole day. Okay, you can go there, but that's not the solution to your people's needs. Then they make another mistake of trying to use their small money to give money which is not based on wealth creation. So they end up with debts. So really the mission of you, the leaders, is simple. Number one, implement the NRM plan for wealth creation, wherever you are. If you do that, you will have even done mobilization. Because when people have got income and food, they are mobilized. This is the real mobilization which is stable, not the one of excitement, the one of real mobilization. Mobilization by people being satisfied. When people they are satisfied, they are mobilized. Like in the cattle corridor, because that's where I started my work in the 1960s. Whenever I go there, they give me gifts because they have income, they have money. The other time during the campaign, they gave me 800 cows. I was campaigning, but they gave me 800 cows. So it will change. If you implement our programs, the villagers will stop begging from you. They will now give you whether you want or not, because they have a surplus from their own families. So this is really number one. Implement, wherever you are, NRM wealth program, wealth creation programs. And the money is there. The money, there is the Myoga money, there is the PDM money, there are other monies like UDB money. The money is there now. I was at Kororo launching the Islamic banking, which is now another new, it's not government money, that one, but it is money for which the Muslim Sharia people can use. So this is number one. Number two, fight corruption. Because corruption is the big issue. It's a distorter. It's stealing government money, giving wrong contracts. This undermines a lot of effort. So if you do those two, then of course you can also have advocacy to explain. That can be added. But the real solutions are wealth creation and fighting corruption. If you do that, 80% of the work will be done. The other one is just okongereza, just adding on. So I congratulate you, and I wish you good luck. Have they had lunch? So we can go outside for a group photograph, and then thank you.